Meanwhile, if internet will be gone, so please don't be panic. I will restart my session. Fine. There is poor internet connectivity.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
of this reason, one from you may respond me. If I will ask any questions like related to my voice is reachable, whether my voice is reachable to you people or not, as because he is your school captain or anyone, I'm not giving the task to him only. I'm giving the task to him only. Anyone, so that I can also confirm. No, connectivity.
Hello.
Okay, without wasting time, today we will start our new session. That is, yeah, hello, hello. Please, wait,
Yes,
mute your mic. These are the
Yes, ma'am.
rule of my class. Please mute your mic. Only one cadet will respond me. If my slides so will not, you may and for today means randomly I will give the responsibility to cadet. Today I am going to assign this task to Karan Swami, as he is your school captain. In my next session, I will assign to someone else. So please, beta, throughout the session, like 40 minutes, you have to take care all these things. If my any slide is not visible by you, you may report to me, beta. Okay,
Yes,
fine.
ma'am.
Let's start. Yeah, good. Let's start today's session. We have discussed so far, means up to what point we have discussed about the laboratory thermometer. We had all discussed with that is
your voice is breaking
previous
clear.
existing
Ma'am,
knowledge
your voice
related
is
to
breaking.
one. I would like to ask to you questions, and you have to reply in the chat box. It will take hardly or 1 minute, and after 1 minute, I will start my session. Give me the difference between the clinical thermometer and the laboratory thermometer, and write limitation of each. Write one limitation of each. Each means to say that you have to write the disadvantage of clinical thermometer as well as the laboratory thermometer in chat box. And this is all related to your previous class. Now, moving towards the next, that is points to be discussed today. What I have planned, but I will discuss today transfer of heat and very so we'll have a discussion. Yeah, introduction.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
My voice is not coming due
No,
to the
ma'am.
poor in
Sometimes it's
yeah.
breaking.
Okay, no problem, beta. I have told you na due to poor it is coming late or slowly. Fine. So let's start today's session with an introduction. That is, I have written in my slides. So, what is convection, conduction, and radiations? Before going to start, let me ask or discuss a few questions, a few statements with you. Cadets, you might have observed what you have observed, that frying pan or utensil becomes hot. ये गर्म हो जाता है when you kept on flame. It is because the heat passes passes from the flame to the utensil. It is very, familiar example that I have cited in front of you, that whenever you are going to put any metallic utensil over the flame, what happens? What would happen? Fine. So you will observe at the last, the container get hot. The container becomes hot. Why it hot? Because the heat passes. Obviously, we are supplying the external heat to the system, and because of the heat passes from the flame or any source of energy to the utensil, it will gives you the result as the container get hot. Fine. When the pan is removed, and the second time, in addition of the earlier, I must say what you will do in the second case. When you are going to remove the pan from the fire or the flame, what will happen, cadets? So write me in chat box what usually happen. The container gets slowly cools down. ये ठंडा हो जाता है. Why does it cool down? Now my questions to you people, why does it cool down? Then what is problem behind it? What's the specific reason behind it? My dear, let me tell you, the heat always transfer from the pan to the surrounding or from the surrounding to the system. I have made you understood in my, 2 or 3 back sessions, previous session, that the concept of the system and surrounding. Now you people have understood why I was forcing to this two terminology, that is system and surrounding, to understand it properly. Now here in this section, in the topic of transfer of heat, you have to implement the concept of the system and surrounding. But why it cools down? What's the reason behind it? When we are keeping on the flame, it gets start hotting, it gets start heating up, and entire container gets hot. What's the reason behind it? After removal from the flame, it does cool. What's the reason behind it? The heat transfer. Your answer will be your simple, sober answer, logic behind it, that madam, the heat is going to be transferred from the system to surrounding and vice versa. Clear? Now, so you have understood that in both the cases, what you have observed? You have observed that the heat flows from a hotter object to a colder object. So it is always happening. Means to say that always heat transfer from the hotter to colder? No. In some cases, in all cases, the heat flows from the hotter object to a colder object. In a very rare cases, what happens? The heat of the system is also going to be transferred. So, for example, if I will give you the example of the ice cube. Fine, beta. When you are going to remove the ice cube from the refrigerator and you are keeping it over the table or in the surrounding, the contact of the moisture or the air, what will happen, beta? What would happen? Generally, the ice cube start melting. Why it start melting? Because whatever the temperature existed inside the ice cube is going to be increased. And as you know that when you are going to supply the external heat to the system, the internal temperature of the system will get increased. So what is the system in this case? The ice cube is the system in this case. And what the external temperature? The room temperature is the external temperature. Clear? Who is talking? Meanwhile, please maintain the decorum of my classroom, beta. Fine. Okay. Now, how does heat flow? We know that the heat is always flow from the. Who is this? Mute this mic.
అమ్మ వచ్చిందంటే వెళ్ళిపోతాడు తెలుగు రీడెంట్ వర్క్ బుక్ 2లోని 8 క్వశ్చన్ ఆన్సర్స్ పేజ్ ప్రీవియస్ రీడెంట్ కోర్స్ Dora
mute your mic
one time.
Dora, mute your mic. Other students, they are getting hamper. My class is also going to be hamper. You must learn the etiquette, beta. Okay, fine. So how does the heat flow? Let's investigate. Beta, how the heat flowing from one medium to another media, will have a discussion in a very detailed mode in this session. Now, what is the conduction, convection and radiation? My dear, let me tell you transfer, the flow of heat. Again, I am getting disturbance. If you will, Dora, if you are hearing my voice, I will remove you from my class if you will repeat the same activity. Now, sorry, cadet, moving towards our own topic. What are the three different, these are the, I must say right now, these are the limitation of online classes. Fine. The student, they are sitting apart from the teacher and they are doing whatever they want to do. Another, you have people have wasted my 2 minutes behind it. Better please utilize this stipulated time. No. Okay. Coming to our own point. The three different ways of transfer of heat, that is the convection, conduction and radiation. But in these three methods, by this three method only, the heat transfer either from the system to surrounding or vice versa, means from the system to surrounding, surrounding to the system. Then what are the three different, the process? First process is known as conduction. Second process is known as convection. And third process is known as radiation. I will make you understand. Before understanding all this thing, let's discuss the activity. What is given in your book in the chapter heat? So, when you will see this activity, that is how heat is transferring from one object to the another object. Activity number 4.6. Cadet, please see activity number 4.6. That is what is shown in this activity. You have seen that two bricks are there, and with the help of these two bricks, some metallic rod is going to be balanced, and inside this rod I am going to wrap the cursor around this Bunsen flame or any source of energy. Here what is taken? The candle is taken. Fine. So what you will do in this activity, take a rod. Fine. Take a rod or flat strip of metal. What you have to do first, beta? First activity in science, everything is based upon your practical experimentation. That is, practical knowledge is what? If I will see you, I will say you, but all metal has greater tendency to conduct the heat from one position to another position. Can you able to understand it? No. So until unless when you perform the activity by yourself or by your teacher, when the teacher is going to demonstrate all these things, so meanwhile you are getting the practical knowledge. So in this activity, beta, what you are supposed to do, you have to take a rod फ्लैट स्ट्रिप विच इज मेड अप ऑफ मेटालिक मीन्स मेटल से बना हुआ कुछ एक रड एंड आपको एक स्ट्रिप लेना है. It may be any metal, it may be your aluminum or iron, because these are the cheap elements and these are easily available in a market. Then what you have to do in a second step, but you have to fix a few small wax piece on the रोड के ऊपर क्या कर देना है, थोड़ा थोड़ा आपको एक मोमबत्ती का वैक्स पे डाल देना है. फिक्स अ फ्यू स्मॉल वैक्स पीसेस ऑन दी रॉड एंड दिस पीसेस शुड बी at nearly equal distance. Means like if you are depicting or if you are pouring the wax of a candle, so it should be equivalent distance, like 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. You have to just keep one thing inside your mind, that is the distance should be equivalent. Fine. Then in third step, what you have to do, you have to just arrange some claim. Claim means to say that some tripod or some stand to fix the metallic rod. Then fourth one is that If you do not find any stand, मैं alternative पे बता रही हूँ, अगर आपके पास है, because all this thing, tripod, dipod, these are the stand which generally available in the laboratory when you will be performing at your home. So you may balance this metallic the rod with the help of bricks. अब bricks के भी help से उसको balance कर सकते हो. Now what you will do, now hit the other and the rod and when you are going to hit this one terminal, one point of the rod, so what you will observe, as you can see, the picture is very clear beta. From this picture you can understand the heat is going to be supplied to the rod with the help of candle. Here candle is what beta? The candle is some ignition source of energy which provide the heat to the system. Here beta candle is what? Some a helping hand, some source which provide the external heat to the rod. Rod is what? Rod is the system. Now look, now observe cadet, what is happening? What happens to the wax pieces? Now my questions, I hope my student, they must understand about the concept behind it, that what happens to the wax. Write in the chat box, क्या होगा इस wax के साथ? Do this pieces begin to fall? All the pieces जो wax का हमने दिया है, it will start falling down. Which piece falls the first? Which piece of wax, of candle wax will fall down first? Do you think that the heat is transferred from the end nearest to the flame to the other end? This is what the activity beta. What you have observed in this through this activity, write your result in the chat box. Now moving towards the next, the transfer from the heat from the end nearest to the flame to the other end. If it is possible, then write. If it is not possible, then don't write, because everything should be based upon your own observation. Don't believe on the other one. So please always perform whatever is being instructed to you by yourself and come to the conclusion part. This is the simple funda of understanding the concept of science. Now the process by which the heat is transferred from the hotter end to the colder end of the object is called the conduction. Now my dear, I hope you have understood about the first method or the ways of transfer of the heat, that is your conduction. But what is this metallic rod? Metallic rod is present in the state of solid. As you people might have learned about the three different states of matter. What are the three different states of matter? The three different states of matters are as follows. First, your solid, liquid and gas. Fine. I repeat, first will be your solid, liquid and gas. Now tell me cadet, these metallic, any metallic container, any metallic utensil, any metallic rod will fall in which category? It will fall in the category of the solid. Now in solid there is a big question arising over here, that is in solid, obviously we have observed through this activity, as soon as when we are going to supply the external energy to the rod, what is happening? As you can observe from the picture, the wax starts melting down, and very minutely when you will observe that the second dot of wax is also start melting, but both the dots doesn't both the dot means didn't start at the same time. What is melting? Means both the cases the melting process is not taken place simultaneously. एक साथ नहीं हो रहा है. One is happening a few minutes ago, after the before the other. एक के पहले एक हुआ, then other. So what is indicating? If suppose some external heat is to be provided to the system, so all dots should melt at the same time, at the same point. Is it happening? No. If it is not happening, then what could you have observed from this activity? You might have observed from this activity, that is, ma'am, when this, the heat is to be transferred, the first corner of the metallic rod, the first corner of the metal, it gets hit, and if it gets hit, it start transferring. Student, just see, मैं कैसे cursor को घुमा रही हूँ. First of all, that part is going to be heated. Fine. So this part is going to be heated. It transfers the energy to the next adjacent dot of wax. Just पास में जो है उसको वो क्या कर देता है, heat transfer. As the heat transfer to the next dot wax start melting, and it will take place so on. Fine. ऐसा ही ये आगे चलता रहेगा. So what from this activity, what would you indicate? So you would indicate that, madam, a heat is transferred in a solid from one position to another position. Means to say that from the hotter end to the colder end. बेटा यहाँ पे hotter end क्या होगा? The tip, the end part of the metallic rod, which is to be supplied heat by some external source. Here, what is the external source? You may take your Bunsen flame, or you can take any flame or any source of energy. So the heat starts flowing from hotter or transferring from hotter part to the colder part. And beta, this process is known as conduction. इसी process को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Conduction. Now my question is that always solids are showing the good conduction. Fine. Do all the substance conduct heat easily? You must have observed that the metallic pan for cooking has a plastic or the wooden handle. You must have seen while you will be seeing, while you will be observing in your kitchen, when you will see the utensil, the pressure cooker is made up of, the metallic called the aluminium. Generally, it is made of aluminium or any alloy of the metals. And beta, what you have observed, the outer part or the over the handle, what is there? Some plastics, some black plastics are there, and these are known as ebonite. What is called ebonite? These are what? Plastic. So my question is that both the plastic as well as the utensil, metallic utensil, both are solid in nature. Are you getting my point? दोनों तो solid है. So why heat is coming or transferring very rapidly in case of the metallic container? And it is very, not very less, it is negligible in case of the plastic, because beta, all the solid substance don't allow to pass the heat through them, because you have understood from the chapter light in class 6 that is based upon the passing tendency of light through them, the objects have been classified into the 3 categories named as opaque, transparent, and translucent. Similarly, based upon the transferring of heat through them, the objects, the solid objects have been classified into the 2 categories. One is known as your conductor and another is known as insulator. Beta, because of this reason, when we are coating coating the insulator, the object over this metallic object, we can able to touch any metallic container very easily without getting hurt. Fine. So what is happening? Though the heat is coming through or transferring throughout the cooker, throughout your any utensil, but when you are touching the handle of such container, your hand is not getting hurt. What the reason behind it, madam? The handle is being coated by the some insulating material, and because of this reason, because it is known to us that the insulator are showing the very specific characteristics as well as the feature that they don't allow to pass the heat through them, and this is because they are using for the coating purpose. Fine, beta. Now Now my questions to you, as you can see this table, and this table what is written over here, you have to perform this activity at your home. I'm going to give you some tasks. That is what you have to take. You have to class divide the column into three. In first column you have to write down articles, in second material with which the article is made of, and does the other get hot or not. This is a bit a very, the simple activity you may perform at your home, because you are right now you are studying at your home, and it is very great, golden opportunity for you people to, be familiar with the nature, with the scientific concept, and you may acquire the scientific skill. So what you have to do, beta, you have to take the heat, what you have to do, you have to go through this activity from, I will not waste my time behind it, because I have to discuss another important topic today. That is activity 4.7. Beta, go through the activity 4.7 and find out, segregate the material, isolate the material which is made of, some metal, some thermal plastic, and compare the thermal conductivity. Thermal means to say that heat. The chemical name of the heat is known as, in physics, heat energy is known as heat, but the same energy in the case of chemistry is known as thermal power, beta. Okay, so these are the same terminology. Don't be very panic, don't be confused. This is all related to each other, so you have to find out the conclusion and you have to send me on Google Classroom the observation of both the activity number 4.7 and 4.6. Fine. Now moving towards our own topic, that is, we have discussed about the convection, conduction, and radiation. So among three, we had discussed about the conduction. What is conduction? When the heat is transferring from one position, transfer of the heat of the thermal energy through the direct contact is known as conduction. But for conduction, you need some medium. What you need, beta? You need some medium. Why you need some medium? Because only through the medium the heat particle, the heat or the kinetic energy get transferred from one position to another position. Now this is what I am drawing. Concept map. Transfer of heat. How the heat is transferring. Fine. There are three different ways of transferring of heat. You may, if you want to draw it, you may draw it. First of all is your conduction. What is first? Conduction. Second one is your convection. And third one is your radiation. But I must tell you, the conduction always takes place in case of solid. किस केस में होता है? In case of solid. And convection is always takes place in case of any fluids. Fluids means to say that any object or any substance having tendency to flow, means gas can flow and liquid can flow. So your answer will be, madam, convection always taking place. But try to grasp the gist of the science. Yeah, don't discuss the very 2 or 3 pages of the definition. Don't do the rote making. Try to understand the concept. तोता जैसा नहीं रखना बेटा, हम लोग को concept पे force करना. What is the concept? The concept is behind it very simple. Heat we have already discussed. Transfer of heat. So obviously we know that the heat is transferred from this system to the surrounding and vice versa. But what will be the the specific condition behind it? क्या condition है? We know that. Okay, madam said to us that heat is always transferred from the system to surrounding and surrounding the system. Simultaneously, it takes place in our nature. But what will be the condition? Better condition is what? The heat is always transferred from hotter body. Keep these things as a key inside your mind. Hotter body to the colder body. Fine, beta. Now today I will also make my class very interesting by using some mnemonics. I will give you some interesting formula to recall the EM spectrum or electromagnetic spectrum. मैं आपको ट्रिक बताऊंगी. Just wait. The system surrounding system, but what is the condition? Always heat transfer from the hotter body to the colder body. These are the logic, these are the principles which have been depicted in our science book. Clear? And it is not only depicted, but it is experimentally verified. Now I have discussed the conduction is always taking place in case of solid, and convection always takes place in case of any fluidity. Fluidity means having tendency to flow. When you will leave or lay down any object, any states of matter named as gas and liquid start flowing from one position to another position, like water. एक जगह पे वाटर गिर जाता है तो बस उसी जगह पे रहता है क्या? नहीं. Start flowing from one position to another position. Then what is the logic behind it, बेटा? Fluidity. क्या है? इसके अंदर फ्लो करने की टेंडेंसी होती है. Because of this reason, these are kept in the category of fluids. Now, what are the fluids? Like gases. Gases also transfer from one position to another position by the process of diffusion. As you know that when your mama is, going to get fire the agarbatti incense tree, so what happens? Or when you are going to spray out some deodorant at the one corner of your room. It is all certain room freshener when you are spraying out. So what is happening? What you people will observe? The gaseous particle diffuses very faster. Why? Because the distance between the particle in case of the gases are very far from each other. They're very large. So they are situated at a very far position, at a very far distance from each other. Because of this reason, they have a great tendency to run out and do the movement. Obviously, when you will be getting, four cadets are playing in one classroom or playing in somewhere area, fine, and the field is very larger. You can obviously you can do the movement, you can run from the one position to the another position, you can do whatever you want to do, because what you are seeing, that whole ground is only and only for you. But beta, just imagine the one fact, what it would happen when at the same playground if 600 people will be there. क्या होगा वहां पे 4 की जगह instead of 4 cadets or 4 people, अगर वहां पे 600 people हो जाए, then what would be happening? So बेटा, the reason behind it, that obviously क्या result आएगा? As earlier you used to do the movement very rapidly and fastly, the rate of movement will be deteriorated or it will reduce. जितना स्पेस पहले आपको मिल रहा था, अब उतना स्पेस नहीं मिल रहा, because the rest of the space been occupied by the remaining person. Similarly, beta, in case of solid, liquid, gas, I will make the drawing and I will make you understand what is happening. That is, convection means the transfer of heat in case of solid and liquid is always takes place by the process of convection. Now, what is radiation? Radiation is I'm using one of the process of transferring of heat from one object to the other or within the object. But what is the difference between the convection, conduction and radiation? So beta, I hope I have tried to make you understand in a very depth manner that is conduction always takes place in case of solid, convection takes place in case of gas and liquid, and radiation takes place in all. Why I am writing over here all, I will explain you later on. But what you will compare in these two cases, like in case of conduction and in case of convection, beta, in these two process, the two process always requires some medium. उनको किसकी जरूरत पड़ेगी? Medium की. Until unless they can transfer the heat. जब तक कि नहीं वो heat transfer करेगा. Then what is the reason? Because they need some medium. So if I will ask you, beta, in which case the medium will require, So your answer will be, ma'am, in both conduction and convection we need some medium. हम लोग को medium की जरूरत पड़ती है. But in case of radiation we don't require any medium. Because of this reason it takes place in case of all types of objects. Clear beta? Now convection always takes place in case of gas and liquid. Convection कभी solid के case में नहीं होगा. Why? Because solid doesn't show the fluidity characteristics. Solid कभी आप एक container रख दो, एक pen रख दो, एक when you will keep all these things in your room. So after coming 5 or 3 days, what you will see? The utensil or any your solid object will start melting or it will disappear. No, absolutely not. It will remain as you left. Fine, beta. So what the reason? They don't show the properties of fluidity. Because of this reason, the solid had a fixed shape and fixed volume. And gas and liquid, they don't have fixed shape and fixed volume. But in case of liquid, they don't have the fixed shape, but they are having the fixed volume. Now, in case of radiation, radiation doesn't require any medium. Just I am emphasizing on the condition that बेटा आराम से समझोगे, रेडिएशन को कोई भी मीडियम की जरूरत नहीं होती है. ये हीट कैन इजीली ट्रांसफर फ्रॉम वन मीडियम टू अनदर मीडियम, फ्रॉम सिस्टम टू सराउंडिंग और सराउंडिंग टू द सिस्टम विदाउट द प्रेजेंस, विदाउट द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ any medium. Now moving towards the next, that is what? Conduction. I am making you understand conduction. Suppose this is some solid material. In the solid beta, as per the definition, in solid the constituent parts are arranged very, very close to each other. Are you getting my point? What is there in case of solid? The constituent part or particles, they are highly arranged with a very, very, very small distance. पास एकदम compact. क्या होता है बेटा? In case of solid, the constituent particles are arranged in the compact manner. Compact means to say that very closely, very tightly. Clear? But in case of liquid, the particles are arranged far from each other, means greater than that of the solid. Solid के case में, solid when you are going to compare the liquid, the particles are arranged far from each other, means little far from each other than that, rather than that of the solid. Solid के compare से थोड़ा वो दूर दूर होता है, as you can see the picture. But in case of gas, the particles are arranged very far from each other. As you can see that the intermolecular distance between the particles, if somebody will ask you, better tell me in which case the molecules are showing the greater distance, so your answer will be in case of gas. But if I will tell you distance of particle is minimum, in which case distance of the particle minimum, in which case, so your answer will be, madam, in case of solid, because the solid, in case of solid, the constituent particles are arranged very close to each other and they are making the very crystalline structure. In your higher standard, you might be learning all of these things, but as of now, you have to only understand, well, you are going to compare the solid, liquid and gas, the first parameter based upon distance. What will be the distance? So in case of the solid, liquid, किसके केस में डिस्टेंस सबसे ज्यादा होगा? इंटरमॉलिक्यूलर पार्टिकल का. इन केस ऑफ गैस, so the distance in case of gas is greater than that of the liquid, is greater than that of the solid. I hope I am reaching to all of you. Fine. But in case of strongness, who will be very stronger, or who will be the strongest among three So your answer will be absolutely, if the particles are arranged very compact to each other and there are, no distance in between them, then what will happen? In case of the solid, the force of attraction, what you will write? Madam, the force of attraction, obviously when the particles are arranged very close to each other, so they are making some relationship, they are attracting by each other. You must be knowing the universal law of attraction. Similar particles, similar charge repel, similar negative repel, positive also repel, but positive negative always attract. Beta, these are the the universal truth, and it is universally adopted by everybody, that is always the positive and negative charged particles that attract each other because of the strongness. Then if somebody will ask you, beta, what is the factor, what is the reason behind the strongness of the the matter, your answer will be, madam, force of attraction. Because of the force of attraction, so if I will ask you, beta, in which case the force of attraction will be greater, किस केस में सबसे ज्यादा होगा? Write me in the chat box. Ma'am, in case of the solid, the force of attraction will be greater than that of the liquid, than that of the gas. Why? In case of the gas, there is a least force of attraction, because the reason behind it is very simple. Madam, the constituent particles or the, the atoms or the particle molecules, they are arranged, they are placed very far from each other. Because of this reason, madam, the force of attraction in case of the gas are very low. Fine. So conduction, what is happening in case of the conduction? Suppose this is a solid and particles are arranged very closely to each other. If you are providing some heat to the system, beta, which particle will get the heat first? At first, the particle those are present near the bottom. Fine. जो बॉटम के पास होगा उसको सबसे पहले हिट मिलेगा. Are you getting my point? Then what they will do? They cannot migrate. No. So to the heat, what we are supplying? We are supplying the we are supplying the heat, and what we are doing? We are trying to increase the temperature of internal molecules or particles. Means through this external source, external source, what we are planning to do? We are providing some external energy, some external, heat, and what this heat will give you? The heat will let the increase the temperature of the particle of solid. फाइन, ये उसके पार्टिकल्स के हीट को बढ़ा देगा. एंड साइमल्टेनियसली मैंने बताया था, एज द टेम्परेचर विल इंक्रीज, व्हाट विल इंक्रीज माय डियर? द काइनेटिक एनर्जी विल increase. What is kinetic energy? The energy which is consumed behind the movement of the particles is known as kinetic energy. This is related to your 9th class in physics. When you will be coming in 9th class, you might be learning all of these things. Fine, beta. So as you are going to increase the temperature, at the same time, what will increase? The kinetic energy of what? किसकी kinetic energy बढ़ेगी? Obviously, the molecules, the particles which are present inside the container will increase. Clear? Then, as soon as the kinetic energy is increases, what will increase? The first molecule tries to transfer its energy to the second molecule, which is situated adjacent to the first one. जो पहले मान लो कि suppose ये first molecule, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Suppose here you are going to supply the heat. As soon as the heat is to be supplied over here, the particle start getting movement. It will do the movement. Movement is not in a very free mode, because as you can see, the distance between two adjacent particles or between the particles are very smaller. So in this case, what they will do? They will start vibrating at own place. Suppose I had also conducted one activity in your class when you were present physically over here. मैंने क्या बोला था कि suppose just stand up on your bench. where you are sitting. Fine. And if I will tell you, but I start doing movement, start doing running, can you able to do the run? Can you able to run? No, absolutely you cannot run. Why? Because madam, there is no appropriate or sufficient space for doing the movement. Then what you will do? You will start doing jogging at your own place. अपने place पे ही jogging करना start करोगे. Similarly, यहाँ पे भी क्या होता है? When the molecules are not getting sufficient space for their movement, they start vibrating. Vibrating means up and down at the same place. When they are doing beta up and down or doing the jogging or doing the movement or in at its own place, resulting the particles get vibrate. ये क्या होने लगेगा? Vibrate होने लगेगा. And what it will do during the vibration, it try to gain some kinetic energy. Kinetic energy always comes when you are doing, when any particle do the movement, the kinetic energies are coming. Clear beta? So when the kinetic energies are coming, then the molecules are getting extra energy. So what it will do, it will transfer this energy, means घूमते घूमते when they are doing the vibration or the jogging at their own place. So करते करते वो थोड़ा सा क्या हो जाएगा, it will displace from its own position, अपने position से थोड़ा हट जाएगा, and it will collide. What it will do? It will collide with the adjacent one, और जाके जो बगल में just उसके adjacent में molecule बैठा है, particles बैठा है, उससे क्या करेगा बेटा, वो टकरा जाएगा. And due to this collision, now the history is coming. Due to this collision, the very next, the adjacent particle get energy. उसमें वो बेचारा सुस्त बैठा हुआ, वो भी रेस्ट में बैठा हुआ, उसको when it will strike, when it will collide to the adjacent one, उसके भी अंदर क्या हो गया, एनर्जी आ गया, and it start also doing the movement, and बेटा it will take place simultaneously, and so on, लास्ट तक, यहाँ तक, so on, लास्ट पार्टिकल जो भी देगा, फिर ये इससे टकराएगा, ये एनर्जी इसको देगा, फिर ये एनर्जी देगा. Though it is a time taking process I am using, it is a time taking. It doesn't mean that when you are, once you will supply the heat, all the heat is very spontaneously it will transfer to the whole system. No, absolutely no. Very spontaneously तो होगा नहीं, very rapidly तो होगा नहीं. It will take excuse me, it will take your time. It is a time taking process. बेटा मैंने ये भी reason बताया है why conduction is a time taking process. Beta, your answer will be ma'am, because in this case the distance is very less. Means there is no sufficient space for the particles or the molecules to do their free movement. They cannot freely move from one position to another position. So because of this reason, once one particle will get vibrate, it will transfer its own kinetic energy to the adjacent one. One adjacent will get penetrated, and the whole process will be propagated, and it will be prolonged so far. Clear? So एक से दूसरा, दूसरे से तीसरा, and ultimately after few hours or few minutes, the whole, it will depend upon also the properties of the material or the matter which is made up of, like in case of a steel container. And at the same time, when you are putting some tawa, some frying pan which is made of the iron, beta tell me in a chat box which container will get will become hotter fast, at very rapidly or fastly. कौन होगा जो कंटेनर एक स्टील से बना हुआ है, वो कंटेनर सबसे पहले हिट होगा, या फिर जो आयरन से बना हुआ है? Absolutely, your answer will be ma'am, the container which is made up of steel, because the property of the steel is what? It conducts, it is the alloy, and it conducts the heat very rapidly and fastly. Because of this reason, it's so the conduction property. Now I hope I have made you understood about the conduction. Okay. Clear cadets? यहाँ तक समझ में आया? Now what we have discussed today, I am going to secure my class. 40 minutes is going to be over. So in my next session, there is sufficient time to cover our syllabus. Out of 16, I have covered almost 3 chapters. And why I am taking the session very very slowly and very easily, because these 3 the chapter which I have discussed or introduced to you people is new one for you. ये नया chapter है, like in physics it is very new to you, in chemistry acid base and salts are very new to you, and biology it is very related to your daily life, so it was not taking a lot time. But beta, I want to make your concept very clear. This is my main reason and objective of conducting my science session. Clear? तो आज तक के लिए यहाँ पे ही हम अपने क्लास को एंड कर रहे हैं. यू हैव टू गो थ्रू द कन्वेक्शन एंड रेडिएशन एंड EM वेव. So in my next session, most probably in Tuesday, I will explain the things in a very detailed manner, and I will also give you the mnemonic to find out, to recite, to memorize the thing in a very systematic and effective manner. Clear? Okay. School captain, you may report. समझ में आ रहा है? You may unmute your mic.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Clear? Yeah. आज का क्लास आप लोगों को clear हुआ? Have you understood? Now, students, can you unmute your mic and tell to me?
Yes, ma'am.
सबको समझ में आया ना बेटा? ये ट्रांसफर ऑफ हीट का कॉन्सेप्ट मैप आपने ड्रॉ किया?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Drawn? Very good, very good.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Move कर रही हूँ. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, beta, in my next class, I will start from the convection and radiation. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Till the time, what you have to do, beta, you have to do the 2 activity at your home and